Set to go. Flag is up. Race 6 KL. Off they go. Good Dispatch also. One of the best to begin was the last start winner, God Helps Me, but there's 111 Star. He's shouldering a passage behind those, and he's about to move up and take over. From God Helps Me, Great Effort, and then came Baha, the journeyman. Sacred Tonic is back to midfield early, followed by First Command outside of Mr. Hopkins. The last two, Great Light, and back with him is Billion Cents as they race inside the 1200 marker, and 111 Star where he likes to be. He's rolling along in the lead. From in second placing, God Helps Me inside of Great Effort. And fourth, parked away on the inside, is Baha, followed by the journeyman. Sacred Tonic is close and handy. Likewise is Mr. Hopkins behind him. After that, First Command. Billion Cents was back second last, and Great Light was 2.5 lengths away. He's back at the tail. 111 Star leads up to the home turner. He's out by 1.5 lengths to God Helps Me. 3 wide, Great Effort. Behind those, Baha. Now moving up on the outside of him, the journeyman. Mr. Hopkins now commencing his move, and so is Sacred Tonic as they travel down the lane. 111 Star now gathered in by God Helps Me, Baha, and also staying on to the outside, Mr. Hopkins. He's coming with a late charge as well, and First Command is the deepest runner. God Helps Me tries to sneak away from 111 Star. Mr. Hopkins and Baha are after God Helps Me. Mr. Hopkins down the outside goes to God Helps Me, then Baha and also First Command. 3 on the trot for Mr. Hopkins. He's racing away. He's in good form at the moment. Mr. Hopkins wins again. Second, Baha. Third, God Helps Me. They were followed by First Command, 111 Star, Billion Cents, and then came Sacred Tonic, Great Effort, Great Light, and the journeyman towards the tail. 3 in a row for Mr. Hopkins. He is racing in big form at the moment. Coming with a late surge down the outside. Ridden by Shafiq. Shane Ellis has a double. He trained a Scorpion King, which won race 1, but that was a very good effort too by Mr. Hopkins. He's a good sit sprinter, there's no doubt about that. He's now won 3 times from 4 starts at the track and journey. He's got a very good record here. And he has posted another victory. And he's now won 4 from 7 overall here in Malaysia. Of course, he was off the scene for about 7 months prior to bouncing back. He's now had 3 runs this preparation and remains unbeaten this campaign. So, as you can see, the grey is racing in tip-top form at the moment. Now, Baha, I think, has run second with God Helps Me nearer the rail, and First Command out wider. So 15 and 7 the return there for number 4, Mr. Hopkins. Defeats number 5, Baha. He'll pay 5. And third goes the way of number 2. And God Helps Me pays 6 for the place. And fourth is number 8. And that is First Command. Mr. Hopkins is a 6-year-old grey gelding. He's by Master Craftsman from Ruby Rouge. Trained by Shane Ellis for the Oscar Racing Stable. Ridden by Shafiq. Defeats number 5, Baha. Trained by A.B. Abdallah. Ridden by B. Pinero. And third is number 2, God Helps Me. Trained by Richard Lyons. Ridden by H.K. Cheng. And fourth is number 8. And that is First Command, Waisakito, for Simon Dunderdale. The margins are 3 lengths by a neck by 1 3/4, 1:37.5 the time. 1:37.5. That's about 3.2 seconds outside the record. The favourite wins, 15 and 7 there for Mr. Hopkins. He takes out race 6 and he notches the hat-trick after the running of the mile class 3 race today, and gives Shane Ellis a winning double as well.